Date everything.
Realize you're somewhere entirely more. A classic speakeasy club welcomes you in. The gentle clink of cocktails in glasses.
Well now, what a delightful surprise. A brand new patron. Really? Are you sure? I find that hard to believe. Trust me, I would never forget such a striking face. Oh yes, distractingly. I imagine it would be quite difficult to focus on. Though, I can't say. You have quite the reputation around the house. I'm eager to explore it. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. My name is Volt.
He extends a hand towards you, a conduit of pure, dangerous sex. He lowers his head to brush his...
It's a pleasure to officially...
Taking his eyes from you for the first time...
Welcome to the Breaker Box, the pinnacle of luxury and entertainment, and the most exclusive club in the house. Oh, trust me, you look stunning. Your fantastic red...
That sound, the flickering lights, it can only be a power fluctuation.
What? Oh, that. Well, that was nothing, just a little surge. Volt.
This newcomer looks exhausted, frustrated, and...
Eddie! Just in time to meet the human. What's she doing here? I'd imagine if we don't poison the mood, they'll be joining us for the headline. Joining us for tonight's show, I hope. Unless you have other plans. We'll have to work... Right. Well, I finished the patch, I'm clocking out. Not my best work, but it'll hold... Ah, I see. And, I'm fine, just...
Eddie turns and trudges away, focusing on the rag in his hands.
Of course. His human skills leaves. Back to the matter at hand. Tonight's show! Shall I set you up at one of our... Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, but I assure you, what Eddie really needs is space. I insist that you don't.
Before you can even take a step away, a fire flashes in his eyes for a second.
Well, not now, at least. It would be a shame. And Eddie would feel dreadful. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables? With pleasure.
With a wink, Volt hops...
Good evening, you scofflaws, and looks like Johnny Splash is going to be singing for us tonight. Be warned, patrons, you might get wet.
Oh. Hi, everybody. I'm Johnny Splash. I got a song for you all tonight. One from the heart. And tonight it'll be a cappella, because my voice is the greatest instrument of them all. I keep a close watch on this shower of mine. I keep my pulses pristine and grand. I scrub the ground from the tiles between the lines. Let me close. I'll slide. That was amazing, baby.
I've seen many bombs in my time.
Oof. Even I couldn't clean up. You didn't like it? I thought it was okay. I'll retool it and come back with something...
With the club beginning to close down, you spot Eddie nursing a solitary cocktail at the bar. Volt is nowhere to be found. Things feel colder and quieter without his presence.
Show's over. Club's closed. What? Why? I wasn't happy. Are you always this oblivious? Cute. Now get out.
From outside, the breaker box is bustling. You push open the heavy door, but it's the aggravated whispers of a heated and...
You should be resting. I'll add it to the list. Eddie, there's no time. All right, We're not going to blow a fuse. Look, fine. Have I ever failed you before? Obviously not. I'm serious, Vault.
Clearly not fully convinced, Eddie...
Livewire!
Vault's whole demeanor shifts.
How delightful. You're back. Oh, nothing of consequence.
Vault's eyes shoot to the light.
Can I set you up with a table? The show doesn't start until later, though I imagine we can find something to fill the time.
For a split second, Vault seems caught off guard, but he recovers swiftly.
Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like. No, it's a simple power surge. If you tell me you've never seen a power surge before, I'll know you're lying. The flow of electricity can be but it's nothing to be concerned about, I assure you. Fix. Does it look... That's just the nature of an older house. It's part of its personality and charm. No. Except in human years, perhaps. Things age differently depending on their use, and I would say this house has been... I'm simply trying to answer your questions. That's customer service, Livewire. Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like. Eddie is my predecessor. He was in charge of all the power in the house before me. Very astute, Live. I supply, filter, and regulate all the power in the house. He mainly helps me look after the club. Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like. Why, Eddie prefers to keep to himself. Yes, I'm more than happy to keep you company. Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you'd like. There. Excellent. Nothing to hide. Now, why don't we move this...
The lights begin to flicker again. The buzzing feels ominous.
My apologies, Livewire. It's nearly time to open for the show.
It does feel like your seat now, even as the...
We've got a real treat for you. According to him, he is a new musician no one has ever... It's Stevie Hendrix!
There must be some kind say the shampoo. There's too much arcane. And then I got this guitar solo play. I learned it a cappella for you. It goes like this.
No one knows more about...
I always appreciate feedback.
That wasn't feedback.
You're right.
The show concludes, mercifully. And you wait. But Vault does not come. You get up to leave and you notice Eddie, quietly closing the door to the back room and shuffling to the bar to fix his drink.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what do you want? Obvious question time. Fun. Wait, what? Why? Why do you think that? Did something happen? What kind of weird things? So you came here to... what? Right. Well, good luck with that. The hell do you expect me to do about it? Volt's the one who runs the power here. If there's a problem, let him handle it. Huh. Yeah, you're smarter than you look. You actually care about this, don't you? Damn it. I'm gonna regret this. How are you with tools? good enough. Come back after tonight, ready to work. Do you want to help or not? Better. You got what you came for. Can I finish my drink in peace? Oh, I'm regretting this already. You're not gonna go away unless I do a formal introduction, is that it? Eddie. My name's Eddie, which you already know because we've met. Whatever. Good enough? Edison. Edison. Look, you'd better rest up if you want to, unless you've changed your mind. Right. Well, this is, but I need to get back. Oh, and if you do show up...
You approach the breaker box, and it isn't there's no boisterous crowd, and the sign buzzes. You push through, though, and find Eddie at the end of the bar.
Huh, you actually showed up. I guess that means I lose. Good to know. Little inconvenient. I made a bet. Was pretty sure you'd back out, but I guess there's still time.
Eddie sets down his drink and shrugs out of his vest. He begins rolling up his sleeves.
Oh, is that what it is? I should be more... As long as you're here, might as well get to it. There's a lot to do before we open. Usually I take care of all the maintenance after hours, but and trying to do anything while the club is open it's exhausting. All things need maintenance. Nothing, no matter how well made, can... And if something isn't given proper maintenance, they break down even faster. Then it becomes useless, doesn't it? Now, come on, we're starting with the wiring backs.
Though you are not a natural handyman, and at one point, Eddie leaves you alone to get... But as Eddie returns...
Wait, be careful, that's not...
The ladder suddenly gives way beneath you, releasing you into thin air. But a split second later, Eddie is there.
Stable. You all right?
The customary ice in Eddie's eyes, just for a moment, as Eddie releases you, his face contorts back into its...
That was unbelievably careless. What were you trying to do exactly? I told you to replace the one behind the bar. The floorboard under these lights is loose, which is why I told you not to touch them yet. Just pay more attention. You're sure you're not hurt? Well, next time I'm just gonna let you fall. Now, go get the ladder and put it...
The next and last phase of your work proceeds without incident.
You've done surprisingly adequate work, mostly. No, you had an excellent... If you'd only had a pretty good teacher... And we got through more of the to-do list than I expected. It's probably good enough for today if you want to, you know, head out. I suppose if you want to rest before you leave, that's fine. And I suddenly feel like I know you did good work today. Get some rest. You'll have a lot more to do tomorrow.
You find the breaker box closed. There is still a loneliness about it, though. The impression isn't lessened by the...
Interesting. I thought for sure after yesterday you'd... But here you are. Again. Ooh, is that a challenge? I'm sure I could dig up something more difficult for today if you'd like. Is that so? I guess only being nearly electric... I'll try not to slow you down with safety gloves this time. Immensely. Why don't we start with fixing that loose before you trip over it again?
Eddie remains a semi-patient. You notice he does not leave you alone this time. He won't...
Almost done. Whew, it's getting late. I can finish up this set myself. Why don't you go get some rest? Suit yourself.
It's fun to watch Eddie work. There's a real sense. By the time he's finishing up, he looks...
Drink? I never joke about drink. Do you want a drink unless you've got something else you have to do? That's not what's happening here. I'll make it.
With not a wasted movement, Eddie puts together whiskey, egg white...
Try this. Whiskey sour. Well? Of course it is. It's easy to do what you've always done. Nothing more than that. You've done a decent job the last couple of... More than decent, actually. Thanks to you, I'm finally caught up on all the big power drains around here. There's still a few things that need to be done, but... Yeah, you did it. Volt and the club should have everything they need for now. Now, what about me? You came here, so now you can get back to... whatever it is you do when you're not invading my space. What? Why would you want to do that? I guess... because no one... But hey, it's your time.
Something about Eddie's tone. You notice a small tremor in his hand. He shoves...
Well, at least now you can get back to the crowd and the shows and whatever with Volt. Yeah, Volt always... Who could resist, right? You'll have a good time, I'm sure. I already told you. I do better on my own. Trust me. I'll only slow you down. Oh, and it... especially if you want to keep coming around. Volt can be protective if he found out you'd been helping, and that's why the... So for now, let's just keep it between us, okay? What does that mean? Fine, whatever. Yes, okay? If he knew what was really going on, he'd probably be pretty... I don't want that either. Our relationship is... He was there for me during a really dark time. Can you help me do that or not? Thank you.
Eddie's exhaustion doesn't lift as you walk out. You can still see... The breaker box is back to its brightly lit and well, with its inimitable host standing ready at the door to greet you.
Livewire! You look ravishing as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company? Be honest, you enjoyed yourself so much last time you just couldn't stay away. Am I right? Is that so? What is it that has captured your attention? Do I now? Perhaps you should enlighten me, just to be sure. But it's so much more enjoyable to hear you say it. When one has... You're actually tongue-tied. Oh, how...
Volt chuckles.
The spark is... I was rather hoping you would... What do you say we enjoy it? Care to dance? Not to worry, Livewire. Just so happens you're talking to the it would have been 4, but that is to say, I'm quite an accomplished dancer. Just follow my lead.
With only a moment's hesitation, and it's true.
You move quite beautifully, Livewire. I'm impressed.
The song has ended, but Volt has left his arm encircling your waist.
Thank you for the dance.
Volt seems oddly disappointed.
I must admit, I am rather... But, unfortunately, this is where I must take my leave.
Volt leaps onto...
Good evening! I hope you're ready for...
The power surges violently, and Volt stumbles.
Ready for...
The system buzzes, cracking and flaring. Volt... Everything goes black. You hear nothing but the panic of the audience, the
I can get...
As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you can make out that you've made it to some... Both Eddie and Volt look. He fiddles with the grid control.
Stop. Eddie, I said no, Volt. Eddie, I can fix this. Eddie, fuck's sake, Volt, I'm not letting you go. I can't go back to being... I can't lose you. You can't keep splitting yourself like...
Volt notices your presence and moves to stand.
It's fine. She deserves to know.
Eddie leans back against the grid controls.
It was slow enough at first. I didn't... The entire house depends on my power. I had to work harder to compensate. But it only made things worse. And then it just became... I don't know how long it took me to realize I was the problem. But I couldn't stop. They still needed me. Exactly. They needed me. I made Volt. He was my fix. Here, and still perfectly capable of... This club has to run. And I have to have... It was supposed to be temporary. It only... But then... Even that became too much. Just stop. I already told you. Eddie, they still need you. We're not doing it. It's too risky. The faulty wire. Volt, don't! You have to fix the wire and If you do that, Volt could disappear. I don't know if I can bring him back. Easy to say when you're not the one who has to go through it. You don't know what it was like. It's the only fix left, Eddie. We have to try.
Eddie sits there for a long moment.
You remember where the tools are? I'll walk you through what to do. Wait. Fuck. Quiet. Fine. Before... Whatever, just do it before I change my mind.
Eddie leads you through the process. Patient, the dim light around Eddie and Volt. For a few moments, the lights turn on.
Over here.
Eddie is sitting at the bar, looking haggard but with a light in his...
Oh, hey there, Livewire. Huh. I guess that's true. It felt really natural to say. I don't know. I just feel... stable. I'd almost forgotten what this felt. Don't push it. I was holding on so tight to the way I thought. I didn't realize all that did was trap both. And honestly, I'm not sure I would. What he means is he's quite taken with you. Volt? We both are. But I'm sure you already knew that. Look at you. As in, do we really have to spell it out? Wait, really? I mean, if you're interested, we would be delighted to have you. All right, well, if you're gonna stick... Come on. I'll send over some drink.